Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 1st, and you're watching World Watch News in 3. For the U.S. Supreme Court, the first abortion-related case in 4 years ended the same way the last one did, with the court rejecting a law aimed at the safety of pregnant mothers. It was a disappointment for those working to change laws to protect unborn babies.
Women in Louisiana won't have the oversight of local hospitals keeping an eye on abortion doctors.
In this case, the state of Louisiana passed a law that said abortion doctors must be in good standing with a nearby hospital. So if they injure a woman, they can more quickly get advanced medical treatment for her. Abortion businesses complained that the requirement would force them to close down because their doctors aren't qualified enough to meet the standard. The Supreme Court ruled that a law that had the effect of closing abortion businesses violates the right to abortion. It ruled the same way in 2016 when it struck down the same kind of law Texas had passed. At that time, Chief Justice John Roberts voted pro-life in the Texas case, but switched sides in the Louisiana case.
He recognizes that it's important for the court to stand by its prior decisions. And so that's why he was voting the way he voted today.
In New York City, protesters occupied City Hall Park for the 8th day yesterday. They're demanding that the city defund the police and instead of fighting crime, spend more money on education and cheaper housing. Across the street, Mayor Bill de Blasio was listening. This week, he announced a plan to slash $1 billion from the police department's budget. That's 1/6 of the money that keeps New York City's 36,000 cops on the street. Many of the protesters aren't satisfied. They say modern police departments are rotten to the core and need to be replaced completely.
I believe that we should, at some point, abolish the NYPD. I don't think we can ever just make fixes here and there.
Memories of New York City police officers as heroes have faded. But with an increase in shootings and violence in cities across the country, many people are questioning the wisdom of undermining law enforcement. If you see someone standing in the corner, you might think they did something wrong. But in this case, they're actually doing something right. This is an elevator in New York City's Empire State Building. The 102-story skyscraper is home to numerous businesses and 15,000 office workers. Standing in the corner is just part of social distancing measures as some begin returning to their offices.
We have out in our elevators, the instruction is face the wall. Why? So you're not breathing towards the center.
But in busy offices, it's not easy to keep your air to yourself. Some companies in the landmark skyscraper have already told employees they may continue to work from home. At the Empire State Building and around the nation, that's bad news for building owners and companies that rent out office space. The last thing you want when you're headed out on a space mission is a surprise. NASA scientists think of everything, even the smells their astronauts will encounter. So the chemist who created the blend of aroma chemicals to help in training is using what he knows to market an out-of-this-world fragrance. Eau de Space. The company that developed it now wants to bring the perfume to the world, so you too can smell like you've strapped 800,000 gallons of fuel to your back. And if you're wondering what that astronaut will smell like once they take off that fishbowl around their head, it's a mix of gunpowder, seared steak, raspberries, and rum. Or basically this guy.
Arg, matey.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Big Bash. Make sure that you subscribe below. It's right there, totally free. It's going to let you know whenever we have a new program. And remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand. We'll see you tomorrow.
Avast, ye smelly bilge rats.